Guys, my voice is not getting any better. We made it to Dallas. I stopped at Starbucks and got a white ice mocha. I'm about to probably, I'm gonna update my ticket real quick and then I don't know. I didn't do much planning for this trip, so y'all are gonna come along for something kind of crazy. Alright, I'm gonna come back later. See y'all later. Hey guys, so I'm aware that I don't think I have a lot of storage, so my camera keeps cutting off. But I want y'all to know I came out here to kind of, I've been thinking about y'all. So like I came out here to create content and I found a better solution. I'm not going to tell you guys. I want it to be a surprise. I think you guys will be very, very proud and happy. We are definitely taking vlogging, recording, content creating a lot more seriously. And so I'm excited, y'all. I honestly have been here in Dallas. If y'all can't tell, I'm gonna show y'all like where I'm at, like the surrounding areas. Yes, we're out here in Dallas. It's so beautiful here. So honestly, y'all know me. I love to travel. Every time I keep saying like, oh, I'm gonna get a place to stay or I'm gonna move or da da da, it's just like it doesn't happen how I think it in my head. So I'm going to actually be based in Oklahoma, but just like creating content in other areas until I feel strong enough to kind of like go out on my own, which is like behind the scenes of a real life, living a real life as a young independent woman. You're independent, but then sometimes you have certain doubts and fears. It's not that I'm fearful, it's just that I don't want to set myself up for failure and I don't want to prematurely jump into like taking content creating seriously and then also like I slip on the back end of it of creating content because I'm trying to figure out a place to stay, so solidify funds throughout the day, things like that. I just feel like it's okay to find a happy medium, you know. I'm established in my personal life in a way that kind of sometimes pulls me away from content creating, so that's been frustrating. But just taking this trip, coming out here, it lets me know that like even though you have a regular life, you have a regular 9 to 5, you're creating content for those extra, like, yeah, we have certain trials and tribulations. Like somebody said it perfectly earlier this month, or this start of the year has been very trying for a lot of people. And it's just like, getting you ready for, if you're not being tested, if you're not feeling like you're being tried, you're not feeling like you're being challenged in some areas, you're not growing. So that's not a good thing. So I feel like I'm growing in the space where I want to grow at, which is content creating, and get more serious about like going to work. If I'm honest, I have been doing really well. My health kind of was like iffy, but I took some like emergency super orange and it cleared my system, but my voice is still cracked. Hopefully my voice comes back within like a couple of days or so. 100%. Right now I'm like a 60% fully, my voice is like 60% fully back. Before it was bad, like I couldn't even talk at all. So it was like I was sitting at home. I didn't really have anything to do, but I couldn't create content because I'm sure you guys don't want to see me recording myself sick. That's unhealthy if you do. But um, yes. So just getting out, making those connections, and connecting with Earth again in a way, like letting them know that you're check in with them, let them know you're still here. Like, yeah, life throws us around, but we can still have fun. We can still be grown adults having fun. There's no rule in the playbook that says you can't. And if you're taking life too seriously, then welcome, honey, because I act an ass. I literally have too much fun. I have too much fun because sometimes I be not wanting to go back to my regular life. Like, forget that. I want to have fun 24/7. And being out here or just being out and about in general, I noticed that I have an anxiety peak when I'm around like crowds of people who I don't know, or so taking this trip kind of opened me up a little more when it comes to like socializing. Um, just because like you never know who you're running across, you never know who you're meeting. You want to like your first impression is like could be your last impression, so I'm gonna show up good. So yeah, I mean, most of my vlog has been like 2 minutes or so, and then I did take some time to do like nice pictures for my product. So if you guys don't know, I did want to also set aside the time to kind of explain to you guys what my product is all about, why, like what, why, and where. The what, the why, and the where of like my product. What am I doing? Where am I selling it at? You know, where did I get the idea from? I got the idea from the controversy of using dish as a bad sense of personal hygiene for women. So like I'm not gonna lie, I've been doing this as a routine personally for a long time, which is why I kind of was a little like you know tempted to not put it out because it's my personal baby, like it's something that I personally do. But I also thought about it, I'm like, okay, well, it works for me. It might not work for everybody, but it would be really cool to show other people that like, hey, there's other ways to take care of your personal hygiene without having to spray so much fucking perfume and all of that shit. Like, nobody cares for, I don't care for that. As long as my clothes are washed and they smell really good. Like, I'm really that girl that likes to get really good liquid soap for her clothes, like, so that for that purpose, when I go in public, my clothes smell like whatever I washed it in, instead of having to constantly buy perfume. And then on top of that, you're being a woman and you coming into your womanhood, a lot of us have to pay for our own hair, and sometimes that can hit you for $500. Just the wig is $2 something. Just the installment is like $3 something, because you gotta pay the deposit fee, which is $150, and then you gotta pay for their services, which is probably $275. It's just like, I don't know, I've come to a point in my life where I'm simplifying everything right to the little bitty things, and that's really the best example that I can give you guys without going too far, left off of topic. I'm like, am I recording the ceiling or am I recording me? I literally thought of you guys, and I was just like, let me share this with other people. At first, initially, I was not even going to charge, just because I feel like it's an experience. That is what I don't want that to go over anybody's head. It's the experience that I'm going for. Like everything that I'm putting together, it's based on my personal lifestyle. It is a lifestyle that I am like pretty much am putting out there to influence others to kind of go based off of, live a regular lifestyle, live a plain simple lifestyle, so that whenever you do want to go do things that are different from norm, or um, it also helps you figure out yourself a lot better, honestly. Once you simplify everything, it's like you're not tying your identity to perfume, lipstick. Oh, this is me. If I have to have on lipstick. If I don't have on lipstick, my name is not Michaela. Like that's not realistic to me, you know. So I'm not gonna be one of those content creators that is like in the limelight of I have to have my hair done to feel confident, or I have to look a certain way before I come on camera. I noticed that about a lot of my videos. They're literally, I'm in my bonnet, you know what I mean? I'm in my most authentic form, just because I feel like everybody should get used to that, because who's to say that like we can't evolve back into uh, a very simple way of living. You know, why does everything have to be so difficult? Everything's so difficult, so expensive, and everybody complains, miserable. And if you just go back to simple, it's just like, oh, okay, you know, you're living a simple life. It's a regular, everyday thing. You're expecting certain things. You know certain things about yourself. It's easier to kind of figure out where there's faults in your own patterns, or if you need to change something, if you're wanting to change something, do something different. It's easy to implement something different when you kind of are living a simple life. Now, that's not to say don't spend your hard-earned money on whatever the heck, like splurge on yourself, of course. Take the time out to have fun, of course. But like just on a day-to-day, everyday way of living, for me, I'm not gonna make it hard. I'm not gonna make it hard. So that when I do evolve, and once I do, you know, go a little further, it'll be easier to implement something new into my life, because I'm already doing something simple, you know. I don't know. Kind of went on a little tangent, but so for the dishes, I was selling one of my good friends. I love her. We were coworkers. We was working together, but then like my health got in the way. But we're still good friends. So I go and I was like, I was gonna sell her the product, or you know, hand it to her, or pass her out. I'm passing out the baskets basically. And she was like, "Girl, I don't use dishes." And it's like, I thought about it. I was like, for a second, I was like, hold on, wait, what? At first, I was like, why would you be interested? And then I had to catch my tongue. I'm like, hold on. This is my homegirl. I know why she's saying that. I'm not gonna put her business out there. So I'm like, okay, she really don't need them. Basically, she just is supporting me for the hell of being a supportive friend. So what I did, and I said, I was like, you know what? Because I also use these very same their dishes, but I could take the cap off and make it like a solid lid, pretty much, and you can pour it in your bath water. It also makes your skin very, very soft. Like you will feel so like relieved of a lot of like pain, and like anxiety is held within your body and your muscles, and you grow like your growing pains sometimes, you know, all of those things play a factor in like aches and pains that you have, on top of working a regular 9 to 5. And shout out to my girl, because she be doing doubles. So I was just like, you know what, just put in your water, put it in your water. I didn't even think about that. So we are now, like, that was the plan all along, but I just thought that, like, I had to, this part of the conversation is going back to being simple, because I'm always overthinking things. I'm always thinking that, like, oh, I need to set aside this and I need to do it all like that. But honestly, as you go, things come together. Like, I literally had it on my to-do list to even, make it a part of your baths. But I was just like, how would I do that? And that's just as simple as that. It worked out like that. I put on like a basic cap, and yeah. So I'm headed back. She'll be getting hers pretty soon. But yes, like, even if you guys don't like the products, even if you guys are against it and it's just like, what the fuck, that is so weird. Just think about the fact just think about areas in your life where you could just really simplify things to make your life a lot smoother. Not even easy, but smooth. So you're going through life with ease and grace, and not going through life already fucking tried and, like, irritated as fuck. Now, on top of that, you get your regular everyday shit that happens. For me, it might be different from what you're experiencing, but for me, like, I overthink a lot of stuff, and that really, it takes a lot out of you. You can overthink, and you can overthink so much, you'll have a goddamn brain aneurysm. Am I saying that right? Aneurysm? Yeah, you said that right. But yeah, you can overthink so hard, you can really, like, damage your nerves, your nervous system. It plays a big part in everything that you do. So think about those small things and how you're, like, jeopardizing it, how you're putting it at risk at every point in time that you round your little pretty face up, and just, or start worrying about stuff that's like, come on now, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's my little tidbit. I wanted to record, so I'm gonna record leaving Dallas. We're most likely going to get off and then get on and then go, which is like, it's okay for now, but sometimes it's like irritating because it's like, what's the point? But because I want to get you guys a lot of content, it really works out perfectly because I got content for Dallas. You guys can see what Dallas looks like with me. I don't care about any other content creator that you be watching. I'm pretty sure you watch them too, and you're gonna watch me too. I'm also in Dallas. But I think the main thing is, don't be afraid to try new things. Don't. Like, I'm going to throw my product in there for an example. It's a prime example. Don't be afraid to try the product, because it's really not going to do anything but, like, literally give your health a balance that it probably needs, Even if you're not off, when it comes to your, pH balance or whatever, again, if you could put it in your water, we can't all say that we're not stressed, okay? You're a part of my collective. I feel all of y'all. I feel a lot of y'all. And a lot of y'all are stressed right now, so y'all can't tell me y'all not. I just really feel like this is a product that can help everybody. So give it a shot. If you don't like it, or if you think that there's some things that I can change or update or implement, like there was my sister, she saw my baskets and I was selling them a certain way, and she was like, Michaela, you should like add more stuff to it. Like, why are you only getting stuff that like you could tell you bought this out of your own money? Like you actually set aside a time to put your money in it, your funds in it. But we could also tell that you ain't had that many funds, you know. So I started laughing, but at the same time I kind of got like a little down, because I'm like, this is my baby, you know. Like, who wants to be told that like your product is not perfect when you feel like it's perfect? But I was thinking about it, and I was here in Dallas, and there's so many people doing almost similar same things that I'm doing, and she was right. Like, you know, to grab more attention when you're selling products, you want to kind of have like a complimentary. You also want to have that attention grabber. You also want to have good quality, good quantity, and you want it to kind of like at least seem sustainable. Like, at least be displayed as a very sustainable product. Um, and it's just like having like westerns, which is like black and gray TV versus HD TV. Like, you can do anything that you want, but to like really be precise in everything that you're doing, really pay attention and take the time to kind of like go out of your way to make sure your clients or customers are going to actually love their purchase, you know. And that's for my other entrepreneurs out there, because I'm pretty sure I'm meeting y'all. I know I'm talking to y'all, so I know look, I know my people are really bosses, not pretending, because it's like, that'll be another video. I really am confident that even though my subscribers aren't here yet, and I'm not like talking to a whole audience of people, I'm confident in knowing that my content is for somebody, a group of people, and my products are for another group of people. So so the next part of the video is probably going to be like silent, because a lot of times when I get on the train, I'll be like whispering, because I don't be wanting to be like seen. I swear to you guys, I be trying to like not bring attention to myself, and it feels so weird, because it makes me feel like I'm like dimming my light, you know. So that's just another little tidbit. I'm going to start traveling a lot more so I can get comfortable with vlogging in public, doing all of these cringy things in public. Like, I literally set up my products here in public just to take some really awesome pictures. Still thinking about some other places that I could take pictures with them, you know, but maybe that was enough. And I think I may do a video kind of showing you guys like how I put the product together, just so you guys kind of have a little insight. And it also helps with building trust, so you guys don't feel like I'm like being a weirdo. And I also want y'all to know, like, I plan 100%, I plan on doing the extra footwork to make sure that my product is literally distributed through me. So I'm not playing games, okay? I want y'all to know that I'm really taking things seriously. So yeah, I did a lot of talking. hopefully this is like 30 minutes worth. And then the other half will be on the train. So yes, love you guys, and we are out. Peace, love, and light to all of y'all. I wish y'all nothing but the best, prosperity, happiness, and serenity, serendipity. Yeah, I'm sprinkling that all up on y'all. You know what I mean? Like, I hope my energy rubs off on y'all to where it just gets y'all up out y'all chair, ready to do something new every day. Y'all better. But stay tuned for the rest of the video. I'll put like clips in of, and I'm sure you guys, if you've been watching me, I don't care though. If you've been watching me, I know you've seen me on the train, and you've probably seen like, excuse me, what the train looks like through me, and like, or watching it with me. You're probably gonna see some familiar areas that I'm gonna want to record, but honestly, I can't help it. Like, okay. So I'm gonna probably record in my seat as soon as I get there, so that if that's only if it's first come first serve with the seats. So if it's first come first serve, most likely my train will be empty. But if not, I'll have to sit with somebody. So maybe I'll ask them to take a picture of me. Hey, you never know. I gotta do some risky things to get you guys' attention. Okay? So y'all better appreciate me. Okay? Yeah, your girl out here making moves for all of us. I love y'all. Alright. So I made it on the train. It didn't feel as weird as I thought it was gonna feel to talk. But I'm much better to get some food. Yeah, that's So, on the subway, I ain't even gonna tell y'all the trying time I had as I was getting off. But, so I really want to show y'all this sandwich. Every time I come to this specific location, this is exactly what I think of every time. I don't know why. It might change up. But, let me show y'all, I ate most of it. I was like, let me save a little bit for later because it's so good. So, vinaigrette and ranch is my sauce. And then mozzarella, a whole lot of banana peppers. I love banana peppers and steak. I thought it was beef, but it's actually steak. Beef is probably good with it too. I have to make two of them.